Hey guys, Lake here, and I just wanted to talk about some of the updates and announcements they just made for the 2019 Wine and Dine Half Marathon weekend. Now, this weekend takes place from October 31st to November 3rd this year, and it features a 5K, 10K, half, of course, the challenge for the 10 and half, as well as kids' races. Now, they made a couple announcements, the big one being they announced the themes this year, and it is the 10th anniversary of the Wine and Dine weekend. The actual half marathon is the only race celebrating the actual 10th anniversary, though. The 10K and challenge were only recently added to this race, I believe 2016. I was there for that year. I don't remember. I think it was 16, though. But anyways, we have some pretty cool new race themes. So first off, for the whole weekend, you can see this new logo with this patriotic Mickey holding a slice of what looks like apple pie. It's got a purple background, and then it's kind of a chalk type font that says Wine and Dine 2019 Half Marathon Weekend, celebrating 10 years running, and there's stars and whatnot in the background. Pretty cool Mickey design and pretty cool logo overall. Now, the first race we have is the Disney Fall Feast 5K. This is the 5K that used to take place in Animal Kingdom, which was a big draw for the race because it was the only 5K that went through AK. And it gave it some personality. It made it different from basically all the other 5Ks that just ran through Epcot in some sort of capacity. But now, sadly, they have moved this race over to Epcot. I never ran it when it was in Animal Kingdom, but I am disappointed to see it move. I think a lot of people really enjoyed the fact that it was one of the few races solely devoted to Animal Kingdom. But what's weird is they still themed it around animals. It is basically the Jungle Book theme. So you can see Mowgli, King Louie, and Blue all basically chasing after Mowgli's basket of fruit. So pretty cool, pretty interesting logo as well. Now the next one I want to talk about is the Wine and Dine 2019 10K theme. This theme is Frozen themed, which I think was a little odd, a little more of a, I don't want to say rogue choice, but a little bit of a different choice compared to what they were going for here. Specifically, they mentioned that the race is Sven and Olaf from Frozen, not necessarily fully Frozen theme. Now, obviously, they are doing this because Frozen 2 is also coming out this fall in November, so this is just one way to help generate hype. However, Frozen got a full weekend theme at Princess a few years ago, so I don't know. I think they could have done something more creative, especially when we look at some of the themes that we're about to get to. Now we get into the 10th anniversary Wine and Dine Half Marathon 2019. This is a pretty cool logo. Basically, it's an American patriotic type theme. You can see Mickey is donning his patriotic gear and carrying a flag and a pie as well. I like the bright color of it. I like the background color of it. I do think it's a little weird that this whole race is themed after the International Food and Wine Festival, and we're specifically zoning in on this American-themed Mickey, but I'm okay with it. It should still be pretty cool. Now, the theme that I am most excited for, though, is definitely the two-course challenge. This is the challenge you can sign up to run the 10K and the half, and if you finish both races, then you also get the challenge medal for it, and this theme is the three Caballeros. I think this is really creative, a really cool theme, not a set of characters that I would have guessed would have gotten a race weekend theme anytime soon. So I'm really excited about that. I'm excited to see what they'll do with the medal. I would love to see all three of these characters incorporated in it somehow. But I'm really excited about this one. A couple things too about the different logos that you saw. You'll notice the different colors. It was a light blue, a teal, and purple. I could make guesses that I think these might end up being what the race shirts colors are, which I'm definitely okay with. I do have a couple purple shirts, I think from past Princess weekends, but I definitely like that light blue, blue-green color for the half marathon a lot. I think that could be really cool. Again, that's total speculation, though. I have no clue if or what colors those shirts could be, or if that's even the final design that they decide to go with. Now, of course, we can't forget the little ones. They did also announce that the kids' races would be themed to Timon and Pumbaa. I do believe that they also had a little bit of availability for those races as well, if that's something that you would be interested in having some of your little ones do. I believe they do a 1 mile fun run and as well as a short sprint for younger kids. Another thing is they're actually making some changes to the post-race party this year, and it's actually some good changes. So in the past, another big draw to this race weekend is you get a ticket to go to a post-race party at Epcot, and they have always had the food and wine booths open up during this time, so you can go around and basically get a private party for all the people who ran the half marathon. If you're not running the half marathon or challenge, you can also purchase a ticket to go into this party. In the past, you got in at 8 o'clock, so you could get in right before Illuminations, and then after Illuminations, everyone else left, and you were left with just the partygoers. This year, you can actually get in at 5 p.m., so 3 hours earlier. That's pretty huge, considering this is basically a ticket that's built into the cost of your race entry, but I think this race really is only $30 or so more. I don't quite remember. I know it's always more expensive than the other challenges, but it's not by enough that it really offsets this whole price of the party. The party is definitely a big factor of what makes this weekend worth it, and definitely another reason why this race weekend is almost sold out. I believe at this time, the 2-course challenge, so the 10 and the half, is the only race weekend, or the only race that is open for regular booking. Travel agents may have various bib packages still available with room, ticket, and so on and so forth, but I'm not 100% sure about that. I am already registered and ready to go and excited for it. But anyways, getting back from my tangent, you can get in at 5 o'clock, so you'll have basically 3 more hours on top of the rest of the evening. The party itself doesn't start until 10 p.m., so after Illuminations ends and everyone else gets out, and they say that they're going to have some special 10th anniversary entertainment as well as rare characters. So I'm not really sure what they're going to constitute as rare characters, but this race in the past, especially for the half, has usually had some pretty good characters. Of course, now I can't think of any that was particularly excited about this year. They did have Chip and Dale in their dinosaur costumes from this last half marathon, which was pretty cool, but that's not rare. They're out and meeting at Animal Kingdom every day. A few years ago, they did have Launchpad and Darkwing Duck with a plane setting behind them. That was probably one of the coolest character stops I've ever seen, but I don't have a picture from that. That was the inaugural year of the challenge, so I believe 2016. Maybe. But that's all I got for you now. Again, just wanted to make a quick video talking about some of these really cool new race themes for this year. Really excited. Anniversary race weekends are always a lot of fun. Always a lot of hype around them too. And this is typically one of my favorite race weekends between the party and the different characters. I like the course that they usually go through. This is usually the MK parking lot to AK to Hollywood to Epcot course. So you never know, we might even get a course change and get to see some of Star Wars on the course this year. I know that's something we're more hoping for the Star Wars race weekend, but it would be pretty cool to get it early. So thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to like and subscribe below, and comment and let us know if you're running this race weekend and which race you're most excited for, and just how you guys feel about these themes. Again, make sure to like and subscribe below, and thanks so much for watching.